Welcome, you two. It's so great to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, let's just jump right into it. June is Black Music Month, so what does that mean for each of you?
You know, it's kind of a month like any other. We're always going to do music. It's always going to be black because that's who we are and that's what we do. But it's always really nice to have just a little bit of a central focus where we can really tease apart and really analyze just how vast are the contributions that black folks have made and continue to make in just about every single genre of music that you can think of.
Oh, of course.
I'd say the same. I'm one of those artists that I always like playing the deep cuts that people don't necessarily know, just so they can understand how expansive the canon is. And like Joshua said, it's in classical music, it's in country music, it's in folk music, jazz, R&B, hip hop, and just really fleshing out the minute details that just make so much more of a more clear and holistic picture of what the soundscape of black music is and its contributions to American culture.
It's funny you say that. So Jared, you play as a part of Premium Blend. And yesterday here on Daybreak, we had David Ali.
Yeah.
And of course, he said the jazz scene in Indy is phenomenal. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, and it always has been. It's such a rich and deep history of jazz and blues with Indiana Avenue and the corridor that helped open up, connecting black musicians from the South to perform up north and also north down to south. So it's the stories about the Avenue and those jazz musicians that I love, because they were just regular folks. They had families, some of them had day jobs, and so they walked the same streets that we did. They had the same kind of communal aspect of their lives that we do. It was just at a different time.
I love that. One of the amazing artists that comes right out of our community, we have Angela Brown.
Yeah.
And so funny we mentioned that. Joshua, actually the co-host of the Melanated Moments in Classical Music podcast with Angela.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Oh man, it is such a fun podcast to do. She has energy and a personality that is just absolutely radiant. And what we love to do is really focus on, I don't know if a lot of people really think of classical music and blackness. Everyone loves to listen to classical music because it's relaxing, and so let it be that. But unfortunately, there's just been century upon century of just absolute neglect of black contributions and literature in the classical canon. So what we do is we dust it off of the annals and we perform it. We talk about it. We interview the leading composers and musicians around the world to highlight that if it's music, yeah, we're in it. And we've been doing it for a while.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing.
It's fun.
Now, on top of that, just when we can't top the podcast, there was a special announcement that was made between the three of you, and I think that tops everything we're going to talk about in this
Probably
interview.
so, yes.
Would you like to inform us of that announcement?
We are just really, really fortunate to have a personal and now a working relationship with Angela Brown. She has been on just about every single stage around the world as a indisputed opera diva and superstar. And so we are just combining our efforts as artists, drawing upon what we know: classical, spirituals, jazz, soul, funk, and we have this new group called Spectrum because it spans the entire gamut of just what we have to offer. So we're excited. We're in the shed now, putting music together. We're getting bookings and tours together. So it's going to be a very busy end of summer and fall and winter. So we're ready to get to work.
We're excited for you to get to work.
thank
You know
you.
what your first stop should be, right?
Where's that?
Wish TV. Daybreak.
I think we can make it happen.
We can make it happen.
That's not a problem.
You heard that. They said this on camera. So they're going to stop back by. Angela, I know you're busy in Chicago, but hey, we can't wait to have you here to preview the great tour. Guys,